Okay, this is a game that I finally bought this year, the Aces and Eights Reloaded role-playing game. So this is the second edition. I've had the first edition for many years, and this is a beloved campaign setting that I have called Judas Crossing that came with first edition. So I've taken maps from, I believe they're called Whitewash Map Company, and printed them out and laid them out here on gaming paper. That's the brand name, gaming paper. This is a role-playing game, but it is very tactical heavy. So I prefer 25 millimeter miniatures. Many of them are lead, they're very old. And I use water-based paint, so they don't hold paint very well. But I don't care, it's just for me. And today I made a character with the new version of Aces and Eights, and I'm ready to put him through his paces. This guy is Jose Martinez. And Jose is kind of a never-do-well. He's a hayseed from the Gulf Coast of Texas in an alternate 1867, where Mexico has made much more advances and still holds Texas. So Jose is not really a very what's the word I'm looking for? Not a very moral person. He's kind of a hustler. He's not very good with a gun. He has one. It's a Colt 45, but he tries not to use it, tries to rely on his fast talking. And today we're going to say that he's in the Bloody Knuckle Saloon trying to sell a piece of land to two gentlemen who are here. They're not on the board. They shouldn't be part of the fight necessarily. And the Bloody Knuckle Saloon gets its name from fights that are going on, little boxing matches going on right here. So we'll have people here, but I'm not going to show them in miniatures either. I will have them in the game, and I'll show that in a little bit. But right now, we're going to say, normally I want to get characters into their first gunfight right away. So before you fully flesh out the character, so if something happens to them, at least you didn't spend a lot of time on it. But this is actually a fully built out character ready to go, and that's okay. So normally I might allow players to purchase a bounty for some character who's in Judas Crossing, but this time we're going to flip it around a little bit and say that there's a bounty on Jose. So these two soldiers, doesn't matter what nation they're from, let's not worry about that. Just that they have rifles and they've come in looking to arrest Jose. And so all Jose has to do is get away. And this is going to count as having survived his first gunfight, which is how you gain experience in the tactical game in Aces and Eights. So the way this works is for the first session, you declare, you have some attributes over here: strength, intelligence, wisdom, and you declare your actions for the first round in reverse wisdom order. So Jose has a wisdom of 7 down here, not very good. We're going to say that he is the least wise, although all these, and is going to declare what he has to do first. So I'm going to play him a little smarter than he really would be. Instead of trying to run out the back, now as a player, I know that there's somebody there. And of course, I'm running both the soldiers and Jose. So I know that there's somebody out back here, and I can react accordingly. So instead of trying to run out the back, which he would do if he didn't know that there was a soldier back there, he's going to try to run through the Bloody Knuckle through this side and out here. Now we're going to say instead of a door, this is a window. And he has a choice. He can either spend 1 second opening the window, or he can jump through it and take a chance of being hurt. We'll get to that if he makes it that far. So the soldiers are they're going to say, Jose and Martinez, you are under arrest. Stand down. And he's of course not going to do that. And they know that, so that because he has a lower wisdom, they get to declare after him. And so this one is going to take some time, bring his rifle up and try to get as accurate a shot as he can. And so will his partner back here. So now that that's done, we determine initiative. And you want to start with the speed attributes of these. Now lower is better. And these are relatively experienced soldiers. So they have a low speed of 2, while John has a very high speed of 7. So what you do is you take a D10, roll it, and add to the speed attribute, and that's going to be when they can start to act. So John's going to act on, oh, that's not good. You don't want to roll high. That's going to be a 17 for him. So we'll start that over here. John 17, and this will be a running total of what people do. As we go down, soldier number 1 adds a 2 plus a die. Okay, so let's find out what soldier number 2 is, before or after. Soldier 2 goes first. So there we go. Soldier 2 goes off on 6. Soldier 1 goes off on 7, and poor John goes off on 17. It's not looking good. So soldier 2, we're going to say to this guy. Now he does not have a shot, but he's going to bring his rifle up. Yeah, so write down what you do. Rifle the bear. Now John does have one advantage. John is carrying a pistol, while these guys are carrying rifles, and while rifles are great at long ranges, they're not as helpful at short ranges, and they're slower. So a rifle is going to take a 10 count, is what's called. He's acting on 6 count, and he's going to take a 10 count to bring his rifle up. So he's actually going to be right here before John at 16. Now, soldier 1 does the same thing. And we're going to say John goes to go first so that he gets to do something. Soldier 1 at 17. In practice, this means that they will act at the same time, and we'll resolve that. So they're done. Now it's time for soldier 2's second action. Now John still hasn't acted yet. That's how things work. It's after you roll the first initiative, you don't roll again. So we're not rolling initiative again. And you'll continue to count up from here. So soldier 2, well, he could fire, but he doesn't have a shot. So he's going to continue to train down this area until Jose comes into, sorry, that's Jose. Remind me, and I'll explain later why it says John there. You're going to wait until Jose comes into view. Meanwhile, the second soldier is ready, but he also needs to aim. So let's see, that's going to take drawing a weapon. Okay, bringing a firearm to bear is a 4 count. So that's what it's going to do next. John is let's see, rifle, aim. So I'll just shorten that to soldier 2. Goes off at 20. John is going to declare, or Jose is going to declare. Now Jose has an advantage over here called jackrabbit speed. That's going to allow him to start moving on a 3 count. And that's at a run. So a 3 plus 17, get it right, 20. While soldier 1 is going to aim. And he goes off at 21. So let's resolve all this. These are happening at the same time. So we'll go, Jose goes in here. We're going to move 1 hex, which you can't really see, but I'm going to guess that it's right about there. And then soldier 2 can get his shot off. He is at 2 hexes, 10 feet. So we'll go get that. It'll be right here. Yeah. Let's see. That's a shotgun. There, he has the standard rifle I use is a Winchester 1863. And at 10 feet, he has a +4 to hit. So what you do is you take this aiming clock and you place it where you want to aim at someone. And for this shot, oh, this doesn't look good. We're going to put it right in the center, right where they have it on the board. In fact, I don't even have to use this. We'll just use the center here. You roll the die, add 4. 12 plus 4 is 16. So it's on this ring of 16. So it might hit him, it might not. In order to resolve that, I'm going to draw a card. In this case, the 5 of clubs. There's the 5 of clubs, there's 16. So that's going to hit him in either the hand or the leg. We're going to say that it's his offhand. And damage is d6 plus 1. So that's 3 damage. That's not enough to really hurt him. Now, Jose has a bunch of hit points. So he'll need to heal that, but right now he's okay. Next up, let's see, second shot. He's going to work the lever and fire again. Note that I don't have to count anything for him to fire. That's just part of the process. Now I'm going to count 6 count to fire again. 26. Jose has already moved and he's going to continue moving. We'll keep him at a run, so he'll go every 3 counts. In the middle. And again on 26. So soldier 1 is now going to get to shoot at count 21. But there's a lot of people in the way. I've described them, but I don't have them on the map. And instead of having miniatures all over the map, we're going to use a more advanced silhouette to represent a crowd. So I'm going to say that this black part is Jose, and these are all bystanders. So the soldier is going to have to try and hit Jose in the head. Now let's look at this. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Has he moved yet? Well, we'll let Jose get a little closer because we know he's going to. And that's 20 feet. That should be +4 again. They're all about +3, we'll say. Okay. I should also mention that it's modified by the soldier's accuracy, but their accuracy modifier is 0, so it's easy to work with. But that is a very hard hit. He is going to need, and he didn't even come close. So this bullet went very far away. I'm not even going to worry about where it goes. It's not anywhere on the map. Meanwhile, on 23, he already went. That's his move on 23. The next one is 26. And we'll have them both going. Let me go ahead and get Soldier 2's next shot in at 32. And Soldier 1, who dropped off, is going to get to go at 27. So Soldier 2, then Soldier 1. This guy, +3, same thing. Now he's in a crowd. And that is not a very good shot. That is a 16 +3 is a 19. So it's in this little thing. It's probably not going to hit Jose. So let's see where it goes. 5 of spades. So it goes high, somewhere over here. And yeah, and everybody's okay. Then on 27, Soldier 1 is even closer, so we'll say +4. And in order to get a better shot, he's gonna wait until Jose goes right here. So Soldier 2 no longer has a shot, and Soldier 1 has a clear one. So we'll just go back to this at +4. But at 4 +4, that's still not going to be anywhere on the circle. And he's going to get to move 2 more. So we'll say that this guy starts to run, and he doesn't have jackrabbit speed. So he's going to need a 5 count to keep going. We're going to give, he has to turn. That takes time. We're going to let Jose get 2 more away. And this is going to be the soldier's best shot. It's +3. Going to use this center of mass and roll, and he misses. And then we're going to say Jose runs away. So that's a very simple first gunfight for a character. It goes to show you don't always have to use violence yourself. You don't always have to kill everything to succeed at your goal. That's everything on the big shelf today. Thank you very much.